Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thanks so much for tuning in to the latest episode. About a month or so ago, I found this really cool old telly, 60s telly, but it was highly modified, needed a lot of work, and some of the parts, were swapped out. But anyways, some of these guitars I end up, trying to restore, complete in some way. Some of them I end up selling. They're just not right for me or whatever, or they're just beyond what I can do. For whatever reason, this guitar spoke to me and I decided to kind of see it all the way to the end. But basically the guitar was refinished in this really poor, thick polyurethane paint, and it wasn't accurate. It was like a banana yellow. I ended up getting like a cabinet scraper, wood scraper, and started attacking some of the areas that were already kind of coming off. And I started to reveal this undercoat that you see right here. I'm calling it an undercoat, but back in the mid to late 60s, Fender started doing this polyurethane coat underneath the color coat, and I think it was to speed up the finishing process. Maybe it was more economical as CBS bought Fender out. They were doing some of these things that ultimately led to these guitars being less desirable. Once I started getting in here, I figured out that it was mostly all there and it was in pretty good condition. So I ended up scraping the whole body and revealing what you see here today. So that is the original Fender undercoat that was factory to this guitar. This guitar is also a factory Bigsby guitar, and I could tell there was some damage going on underneath here. And so I didn't know what I was going to get, and ultimately we found that there were just 6 extra screw holes here from where there was some kind of Bigsby, maybe multiple ones, who knows. So I am pretty happy with the way this came out. It has this really vintage, looking amber color to it, and it kind of reminds me of an old broadcaster, early Telecaster, and that's kind of where I went with the whole project. So the other thing was the neck was in kind of rough shape. It was oversprayed, which I removed most of that and had to kind of take some liberties there with it, but it feels great on the back. That's really what you want for a player's guitar. I also refretted this guitar myself with the help of some friends like my good friend Nick, and I ended up using jumbos and true jumbos. They were horrible to work with, so I'm probably not going to do that again until I really get comfortable with it. It plays pretty good. There's a little buzzing here or there. It's not perfect, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better. So this was great experience for me. So at the end of the day, the guitar is a 69 Telly, original finish, original decal, the original undercoat on the body, and all the hardware is original except the bridge. The pickups are swapped, and the pickguard is obviously replaced. 66 pots are there, the knobs, cavity, control plate there. So you guys let me know what you think, if you think it was a worthwhile endeavor or you liked it before. Honestly, now we're gonna go ahead and just have some fun, play a couple tunes so you guys can hear the different pickup positions. And I thank you so much for listening today and sticking around. Everyone who's new here, I really appreciate all of you. I'm not wasting this opportunity I have been given. So thank you. Peace.